Danielle Harris. You might know me from some of the Halloween movies. I was Jamie and then became Annie, as well as other horror movies like Urban Legend and Laid to Rest 2 and Steakman and Hatchet 2 and a bunch of others that have not come out yet.
Yeah, do you have any hobbies or... You told everything I had. It's the first question. Okay, next one.
Okay.
One of your first roles was the Jamie Lloyd of Halloween Part 4 and 5, and later you can be seen in Roseanne as Molly Tilden's
yes.
neighborhood child. How did you become an actor? You were very young at the time.
I actually was in, I don't know if you have them here, beauty pageants. Do you have beauty pageants in Germany? Like little kids that compete for like prettiest and most talented and all of that stuff. So I was a beauty pageant kid, and then I did modeling and magazine. There's like a monster in there. I did commercials, and I did a soap opera called One Life to Live that was on TV for a while, and then a bunch of TV stuff, and then did the Halloween movies, and yes, then I went on to do Roseanne in 1992.
I read it on the IMDb, and I'm a fan of Roseanne. She's great.
She is.
You stood in front of the cameras for many horror movies during your career. You said Halloween 4 and 5 and the remakes. Would you call yourself a Screamqueen, and do you personally like horror movies?
I do. I didn't really give myself the Screamqueen title, but I have been given it for many years, and I take it with honor. I think that what's so great about horror movies is that you have like fans have watched me grow up. They watched me when I was a little girl, and then have followed my career even in other things that I've done that aren't horror movies. So I think I kind of owe the success that I've had as an actress to the horror movie fans, basically. I do like horror movies. Good and bad. I prefer good horror movies.
Why do you like horror movies?
With
bad you mean trash? Or?
The same reason why everybody else likes horror movies. I like to be scared. I think that I also like dramas. I like to cry in movies. So anything that evokes feeling, and horror movies are fun. You can go with your friends, and it's fun to be scared and laugh because you're uncomfortable.
It's like driving in a roller coaster.
Yeah, I don't like the really gruesome, like really hardcore horror movies. I don't like those. Those are beautifully done though. I think that there's European horror movies versus American horror movies are very different. European horror movies seem a bit more intense.
By the way, what's your favorite movie?
Favorite horror movie would probably be Poltergeist, which I love. I also, I'm a kid of the 80s, so I really like The Goonies, I like E.T., I like Gremlins, I like, Back to the Future, like I like all of those kind of, Pretty in Pink, all those like kind of cheesy 80s movies.
Different movies. Do you have any role models, like other actors or directors?
Yeah, I love Quentin Tarantino. I just think he's got a style all his own, and he owns it, and he's a brilliant filmmaker and a brilliant man, actually. Let's see, Jonathan Demme, Todd Solondz movies. I really like Welcome to the Dollhouse, and storytelling and happiness, and I like dark comedies. Just really weird, pushing the limit a little bit as far as comedy. I like it to be dark.
You acted together with Bruce Willis, Damon Wayans, Michael Biehn, Rob Zombie, Roseanne, John Goodman, Sylvester Stallone, for example. What was the most impressive colleague you worked with?
Most impressive? Wow. That's hard. A lot of the men that I work with, mostly men actually, very few women. I always have dads or uncles. I don't usually have like mothers in movies. It's very strange. But in the last year or two, I've gotten to work with Brad Dourif and Lance Henriksen and Malcolm McDowell and Michael Rooker and Michael Biehn, and they're all Bill Moseley. They're all kind of the same kind of guy. You know, they're very smart, they're incredibly talented, and they're really, really nice. And they always play these like scary badasses, but they're like super cool, lovely men. So I don't really have a favorite, but I've learned a little something from all of them. Mostly it's how to have fun.
Because I'm a fan of his movies and his music, I have a little question. What kind of person is Rob Zombie? Is he an angry guy?
No,
friendly,
so not an angry guy. He's like your buddy. Like, he's got a great personality.
Because he's a bad rocker.
But like, I've seen him on stage, and like that doesn't, like, he's a performer. He's an artist, so like who he is on stage is not how he is in real life. He's like a big horror movie fanboy. He's just like the guy with the baseball hat and like, you know, his Halloween t-shirt, and he's like an artist making movies that he loves to make. So he's I'm sure he'll want me to say like he's scary and, you know, tough guy, but he's like a big brother kind of. He's really, really sweet.
Can you tell us a little bit about Hatchet Part 3, storyline, or when will shootings begin?
You know, I actually haven't even really gotten an offer for it yet. I know that they have a director now, BJ, who was the camera operator on actually both Halloweens that I did, as well as the Hatchet movie. So if anyone can do it justice, BJ is gonna kick ass. You know, Adam Green's writing it right now. He sent me a text message over Christmas saying something like, I mean, that's if I end up doing it, like I'm hoping that I do it. Something like Mary Beth's character is not going to be cold, because I was outside for a lot of the other one and freezing my ass off. So he's like, you'll get to be warm and you get to kick ass, and at the end and he left it blank. So I was like, I'm gonna kill you. So I really want to do it. I'm hoping that you know, that they bring me back. And it says like rumored, so I haven't gotten any calls yet. Like, yes, I'm gonna be in it. There's no start date. I heard that if they do it, it'll probably be like March or April. So I hope to get that call within the next couple weeks that they want me to come back. They better not replace me. I'll be pissed.
Okay, it was a great honor. Thank you for the interview.
Awesome, thank you.